What's up, guys, and welcome to NobleNomad.tech, where we're dedicated to teaching you how to wisely wander the web. I'm Noble, and today I'll be showing you how to configure your Brave browser settings to better protect your privacy. Let's get right into it. So you'll see that we have a freshly installed Brave browser here. So the first thing we'll do is go to Settings and Shields. Alright, so once we're in the Shields tab, we are going to make sure that the trackers and ad blocking is set to aggressive, and then upgrade connections to HTTPS. We'll set that to strict. We want to verify that block fingerprinting is enabled, and we also want to verify that block cookies is set to block third-party cookies. And for store contact information for future broken site reports, we want to disable that. And then we'll scroll down to social media blocking and disallow Facebook logins and disallow Twitter embedded tweets. So once we do that, we'll navigate over to privacy and security, and we'll click on security. We want to verify that we have standard protection here, and we want to verify that use secure DNS is also enabled. Then we're going to go back, click on site and shield settings, and next we're going to go through our permissions. So for location, set to do not allow sites to see your location, and we'll do the same thing for camera and for microphone, and we're going to click additional permissions. Motion sensors, we want to verify that it says don't allow sites to use motion sensors, so we're good there. For Google sign in, we want to set this to don't allow, and next we'll find payment handlers, and we want to set this to don't allow sites to install payment handlers. We'll go back, and under content, again we want to verify that cookies are blocked, and then we want to verify for pop-ups and redirects, don't allow sites to send pop-ups or use redirects, so that's good. And then we'll also click additional content settings, and we want to verify that this is enabled. Automatically remove permissions from unused sites. And so once we do that, we're going to go back to privacy and security, and next we'll look at these settings here. So we'll verify that auto redirect AMP pages is enabled, so we're good. Auto redirect tracking URLs, so we're good. And then we want to make sure that this is enabled to prevent sites from fingerprinting me based on my language preferences. And then we want to enable send a do not track request with your browsing traffic, so we'll enable that, and we'll confirm. Once we go down to data collection, we want to make sure that all of these options are disabled, and then we're good there. Next we're going to go over to Leo. Okay, and once we're here in Leo, we want to disable store my conversation history. We don't want that. Okay, and then we'll click on customize Leo's responses and memories, and again we want to disable Leo customizations, and then we want to disable the memories. And once we get that, we're gonna go over to search engine, We just want to verify that for normal window and for private window, those are both set to Brave. If you have other preferences, DuckDuckGo is decent and Start Page is decent. And so really, DuckDuckGo, Start Page, or Brave would be the three that I recommend. I'm just going to leave it to Brave, and then I'm going to disable Improve Search Suggestions. All right, so once we've done that, we are going to navigate to autofill passwords. We are going to come back to the extensions bar, but we're going to skip that for now. So we'll just go straight to autofill and passwords, payment methods, and we want to disable save and fill payment methods. Well, let's disable this one first, save security code. So disable that, and then disable save and fill payment methods, and then we'll disable allow sites to check if you have payment methods saved. Once we get that, we're going to go back to autofill and passwords, click on addresses and more. Same thing, we'll disable save and fill addresses. Okay, and then allow autofill in private windows, we'll disable that as well. And then we'll go back to the extensions now. And what we want to do in extensions is we want to verify, allow Google login for extensions. We want to verify that that is disabled. And then we will disable the media router. And then it asks us to relaunch. And that's it. So if we go back, we'll see that all of our settings have been saved. So everything is saved that we checked. Just a little quick verification, and that's it. And so now at this point, you are good to much more safely browse the internet using Brave browser. These are just basic privacy controls that you can do in your settings whenever you first use this browser. Of course, still use safe practices whenever you're browsing the web. If you found this helpful, like it, subscribe. I will be releasing more guides such as this one, and you can check out my website, noblenomad.tech, for the written version of this guide, and I will leave the link in the description. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you next time.